Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 3rd of March. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to shoot trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com. It's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, great. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Okay, mildly bullish day yesterday. Currently, we are still slightly under the daily middle band, which is still holding as resistance, and it still looks like a bearish triangle forming. Now, we had a bullish leaning day yesterday on equities, and amazingly, that actually kind of delivered. We've got a bearish leaning day today. ES is down 100. I'm thinking it might actually end the day down considerably more. The question is, when does what's really happening in Iran? And when is that really going to sink in? What's happening in Iran, I think, is that we're probably at the start of a conflict that could last weeks or months. The Iranians have expressed zero interest in talking to the Americans. There are now widespread evacuations of basically from people from Western countries from the Middle East. And the Straits of Hormuz are closed. I wrote a post about that, have a look at it, and I was talking about the reason why. I mean, Iran's oil coming off the world markets doesn't really matter. Traffic going through the Strait of Hormuz, that matters a lot. That's not been closed for more than a few days in the past before, but something's really changed now. And the first thing is, it's far, far easier to close the Strait of Hormuz than it ever was before. It used to be that you might need to have a blockade with ships and whatever. But I mean, the fact is, all you need now is drones. And Iran's got plenty of drones. It's got Shahed drones. It's been a major supplier of Russia in the war so far, and they're good drones. And Ukraine has already shown us how you can actually take down a fleet with drones without having a ship of your own. So I think that could be, well, it depends. I think Iran can keep the Strait of Hormuz closed as long as this conflict lasts, and I think it looks as though this conflict might last months. That could have a big impact on equities, and it could also give us our low retest on the cryptos here. So we will see how that goes. Looking at Solana, again, we saw a bit of a rally there. I think we actually managed to get up to 90-ish yesterday. Yep. Lower high so far. Again, does this still look like a bear flag setting up a retest the low? Very much so, yes. So we shall see how that goes. In the short term, yeah. In the short term, I was looking at something on this yesterday and saying it looked like a flag, and well, it's going down at the moment. If we have a nasty shock today, we could potentially even do the low retest today. That, of course, on Solana would be at 67.65, so still some distance away from it. Looking at Ethereum, again, we saw a bit of a rally, not that much. It's been pretty flat on the week so far. Very, very compressed. Daily middle bands now. At the moment, it is slightly under the daily middle band, and Bitcoin is slightly under the daily middle band, and Solana is, I think that's probably under it too. Yes, currently it is, although it had spiked over it yesterday. All right, so looking at the daily charts the hourly charts on Ethereum, no current positive divergence. Again, looks like a bear flag forming. Again, I am wondering if a bit of a dose of reality on the markets might actually send markets down, because the biggest risk here in terms of the Iran thing, apart from obviously the military risks and so on, is a major spike in oil prices. I was talking about the possibility that we might see oil prices double from where they are right now, which is already up quite a bit from where they were a few weeks ago. That could actually have a big impact. It could, and we've not really seen a big rise in natural gas, and that also could be seriously affected. We will see how this develops, but I'm skeptical about this conflict ending in a short time, and I'm thinking that we might have a big impact on here, and we've yet to see it. All right, great. In that case, let's have a quick look at questions. Yep, alrighty, brilliant. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, cheers.